Hi everyone. Now that I have Zoom conferencing, I am going to attempt to make some yoga videos on occasion and give you some practices for home. This one will be a short practice. This is my first attempt at this, so I know lighting will be better in future videos, and maybe I'll add another camera and mic. But at any rate, today, let's do about a 10-minute practice or so for hips and legs, and you'll be seated in a chair for this practice. So if you're sitting at a desk, this is a great way to take a break during your day. If you prefer a seated practice for any reason, this is a great practice. And some of these movements you can even do in a cramped airplane seat. So they're really good yoga pose options to know. And with that, I'm going to back up to the chair that hopefully I've already positioned, where you can see me seated back here for our practice. And so you're going to want to find a chair with a flat back, a straight back that is, and then make your way toward the front of the chair. So no wheels on your chair. So if you're seated in a desk chair, you might move to a different chair here. And start by finding seated mountain pose. And so stack your ears over your shoulders. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Stack your knees over the front edge of both heels. And hands can rest gently on your legs. Extend through the crown of your head. Keep lengthening your spine. And now I'll mirror you here. So when you inhale, lift your right knee up and support your leg with hands or arms. And make slow and smooth circles with your ankle and your foot. And then reverse the direction of your circles. And now bring your foot to rest and lengthen your spine here. Inhale. Now you have options. When you exhale, you could place your right ankle on top of your left thigh, just above your knee. If you choose this option, place your left knee right over left ankle so you have a solid foundation. You also have the option of placing right ankle in front of your left ankle. You're sitting forward enough in your chair in that case to invite your right knee to fall open to the right to find the hip stretch. Now, you might find ample stretch simply sitting upright here, crossing ankle on top of thigh or ankle in front of ankle. You also have the option to lengthen with your inhaling breath. And when you exhale, hinge forward, maybe about 45 degrees. Keep lengthening your spine. Now, avoid any pressure to your knee here. So hands rest on your lower leg. And stay connected to your breath. Bring your awareness in your breath into your right hip. So if you've crossed ankle in front of ankle, you're still inviting right knee to fall open to find the hip stretch. And no matter which variation you've chosen, inhale and rise slowly back to your upright seat. Now when you exhale, come back to seated mountain pose. Now this time inhale and extend your right leg out and lower your heel to the floor. And when you exhale, option of either extending your arms out in front of you, heart level, or place both hands on your left thigh for more support. And hinge more or less at your hips here to find the stretch for the back of your upper right leg. So hamstring stretch. Stay connected to your breath. And now inhale and Slowly rise back up to your upright seat. And when you exhale, step your right foot back in, come back to your seated mountain pose. So same sequence, opposite side. Inhale and lift your left knee up and support your leg with hands or arms to make slow and smooth circles with your foot and your ankle. You've probably already noticed here that you could be wearing your shoes for this practice, and that's just fine. And then reverse the direction of your circles. And this is a movement that you could do in a cramped airplane seat. Keep your circulation moving. Now bring your foot and ankle to rest and inhale. When you exhale, your choice again, you could place your left ankle on top of right thigh just above your knee, or cross left ankle in front of right ankle, sitting forward enough to invite your knee to fall open. And maybe you'll stay right here. This might be the perfect stretch. Or lengthen your spine, inhale. And when you exhale, hinge at your hips, folding forward over your leg to find your hip stretch. And you could apply a little more pressure toward your knee without applying pressure directly on your knee if you're wanting even a little more stretch here for your left hip. And so bring your awareness, your breath into your left hip. And now inhale and slowly rise back up to your upright seat. When you exhale, come back to seated mountain. Now this time, it's your left leg that extends out, your heel lowers to the floor, inhale. And when you exhale again, your choice, honor your body. Either extend arms straight out in front of you, heart level, or place both hands on your right thigh for more support and hinge more or less at your hips to find the perfect stretch for the back of your upper left leg, hamstring stretch on this side. And our bodies are not symmetrical, so maybe the stretch feels different from side to side. Just notice that without judgment. Stay connected to your breath. And now inhale and rise back up to your upright seat. And when you exhale, root both feet equally, hip distance and parallel, finding your seated mountain pose once again. Thanks for joining me for this short practice for the legs and hips, and please let me know if you would enjoy further additional practices. I'll make more videos if you have interest. Namaste.